You guys, yes. I've filmed this video so many times, you have no idea. At least 4 or 5 times. My heart has just jumped to the next dimension, and I'm really determined to do the things that I've been thinking about for the past couple of weeks, so I'm doing it right now. I wanted to make an interim video before I started posting new content because I have so many things that I want to talk about and so many things that I want to do, but I wanted to give you like a little life update video just so that I could tell you some things and show you some things and not just shock you with changes or shock you with Pippin. I made the video and it's just so long. Editing it has been just like not fun for me. I'm gonna be honest, editing is my least favorite thing. I could film videos all day, but editing, I hate it so much. Probably also have everything bagel in my teeth. I'm filming this one now and it's gonna be short and sweet. It's gonna be just a little interim video just to let you know what I've been doing and let you know what I plan to do in the future. The last couple of months have been really crazy for me in our household. We've had a lot of really scary and emotional changes happen in our house. We've started rehoming some of the cats just because they don't, they're not enjoying themselves all living together, honestly. They don't all get along, and I would rather have some of them have homes where they're the only cat, where they can just be, you know, doted on by someone who absolutely adores them that doesn't have any other pets. Unfortunately, a couple of weeks ago, we had to put our dog Sam down, which was really, really hard for Jody and I. We were just beside ourselves. It was really, really difficult because we love him so much. I don't know if you guys have seen Sam. I'm sure you've heard him snoring or snorting in the videos. He was our Frenchie. We adopted him about a year ago, and he was quite old when we adopted him, and he was already losing a lot of his functions when we adopted him, which is something that we weren't quite aware of. Really hard because we didn't feel like we were ready, but the vet was like really insistent that it was something that needed to happen. So we are an animal loving family, so it was really difficult, but the vet assured us that it was the right thing to do. A month before that, Kaiju and Pippin were home alone. There was some sort of food that we didn't know that was left out, and Kaiju is very food aggressive, and they got into a bit of a tussle that resulted in Pippin having to have surgery. It was incredibly scary because Pippin is old. You guys know we adopted him as an old dog as well, and we were just very, very afraid. He had a fractured skull, and he had to have his eye removed, which was just very risky because of his age and because his skull was fractured. It was so scary, and it was very gruesome, you know, for us to come home and see and just go through all that stress. It was really scary. Trigger warning for anyone who doesn't want to see scary dog injury pics, but you know, we went through a lot with Pippin here, and we were like crying for days straight. We thought we were gonna lose him. It was a very expensive surgery, very expensive vet situation. Fortunately, I am incredibly grateful and honored to have such a beautiful community that donated to saving Pippin's life. That was just a huge, stressful and emotional situation, and it really took a lot out of us. Like, as a family, we were just like exhausted for a while because it was so scary, so expensive, and just very, it was very, you know, it was traumatizing. It was definitely traumatizing, and poor Yule, you know, had to see some scary things, but he also got to learn a lot, and Pippin is great. Pippin is okay. Let's look at him. Let me show you Pippin. Mr. Boy! Say hello to the people. Hello, it's me, the Pippin. Oh, you look at him. He is a little one-eyed pirate, but he's completely so resilient because he's just a funny little guy again. He's hilarious. He does all the same things he used to do. He's silly and sassy and, like, you know, protective and just hilarious and energetic and happy. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Like, he's totally fine. He's chill. He's a spunky little maniac, and I adore him. I am like over the moon grateful for everybody that donated to help with his surgery, and to my husband and to my mother-in-law and to everyone who sent messages. People sent me so many messages of love and of support, sending me pictures of their pets that had one of their eyeballs removed, you know, and like hamsters, gerbils, rabbits, cats, dogs. Like everybody was sending me so many photos, like, oh my gosh, of their pets that had to have the same surgery and that were just completely fine. And it just gave me so much reassurance. And man, it also just gave me a lot of faith in humans in general, because there was just so much love shared and so much just like, I don't even know what the word is. I want to make up a new word for that feeling when you're scared and sad about a situation that pertains to you, but someone completely outside of your life comes to you and says, hey, it's gonna be okay, and gives you like this comfort that you didn't even know that you could receive from a stranger. What should we call that word? In the comment section below, let's make up a word that is the definition for comfort from strangers. Could that be called some kind of cute word? I don't know. Let's make up a word for it, because it made me feel great. While we're at it, let's make up a new word that has the same meaning as vibes but isn't vibes, because I'm just so tired of it. The ions feel so good in here. So that whole situation made it difficult for me to feel any kind of stability for a while, and I was going through tons of vertigo, as well as I do every winter, and so life was just kind of like bumpy for a good chunk of time, my dude. But now I'm feeling great, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling hopeful, and I'm really feeling like I want to just pour love out of my heart. But this morning I saw something online that just made me say, okay, stop stalling and stop doing so much thinky thoughts and start putting out the love that you say you're going to, because it needs to be combated. The hatred on the internet needs to be combated. Like, it's insane how people are treating others on the internet, and just in general in life. We're so due for a love revolution, and you have to put out what you want to receive. So I'm putting out as much love as possible starting today. I feel like it's the perfect time to do so. It's spring, everything's coming alive again. I'm coming alive again. It's my birthday month, my dudes. This year's a big 4-1, which is my lucky number 5. I feel hopeful every year. Let's be honest. I'm a hopeful mofo after the love explosion that I want. I'm going to be filming a rededication. Every once in a while my dedication changes. I was a devotee of Artemis for the longest time, and even though I still hold all of those beliefs and values, my dedication now is to the betterment of the world, and my particular focus is going to be balancing and combating negativity in spaces where it is hurting people. Does that make sense? I want to balance all of the negativity that I am seeing around me, and seeing it in my friend groups and in like online groups and just in general in public. There's so much nastiness, and I just want people to have a respite from that. You know, I want to be able to provide a comforting space for people to like chill out in when they need rest from the nasty. And it's everywhere, dude. It's people in their homes, their parents, their siblings, their aunts, their uncles, their friends, their so-called friends, their boss, their co-workers, like people at Wawa, whatever. People are just so in pain. There's so much pain that people are it's leaking out of us, and it's like slopping on other people. You know what I mean? Hi, I'm outside editing right now, and I wanted to say, in between all of the things that I was just saying, that I also want to, sorry, there are cars going by. In my counseling and tarot reading career as well, offer my service as a person who wants to go alongside you on your healing journey. I want to offer myself as a friend, as an ear, as a peer counselor, and someone who has gone through incredibly
incredibly traumatic experiences, and who has lived through those experiences and have learned so much about myself and about the world and what it feels like to let go and heal and forgive and come back to self. And I want to be able to offer calm for people who are in turmoil, and like comfort for people who just need that, you know. So I'm not just trying to combat the negative, I'm trying to unhinge the negative, you know. I'm trying to break apart the negative within all of us, and just like attempt to help people with that, you know, on both sides. You know, I'm not like all love and light here. Like, there is dark and there is beauty and there is mystery, and I want to explore all of it. You know, I want to explore every side. So while I want to offer love to people who need that, I also want to offer understanding to people who are just going through it, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to put that in there as well, as a side note. Okay, bye.
So I feel like I want to try my best to offer comfort and love and kindness, in opposition of this this hexus slime booty butt gunk funk that people are just seeping out. So please join me on this journey to create more love, put more love out into the world, put more magic and whimsy and kindness and just creativity and fun, and just try our best to make the world a better place in the way that we can do it and the way that you can do it, you know? I think that my gift is my humor and my silliness, and hopefully my ability to make people feel comfortable around me and to feel like they are safe around me, because I think it's needed. You know, it's needed. People need a safe space. People need a safe person. And if I can be someone's safe person, ooh, dude, that is like my ultimate goal. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. And I've been doing so much filming and so much like loads and loads of things behind the scenes while I've been away from YouTube. I've been doing lots of fantasy photography. I've been doing lots of retreats with friends, lots of meeting loads of people, and just celebrating life in any way that I can in between being sick and taking care of my dogs. My videos will still have loads of witchcraft, loads of magic, but there's also going to be a lot more meditation. It's going to be a lot more self-work, self-healing. It's going to be a lot more of just cozy, chill witch content that makes people feel comfortable and makes people feel hopeful for the future and for things that they want to accomplish. I hope you are all having a great month, and please, what word are we going to call this feeling of comfort from strangers? I love to make up a word for that. And I'll see you all in the next videos to come. Have a beautiful, magical day. Mwah, mwah, mwah.